Oh, is it? Oh, come on.
This is a top 15 matchup with the added subplot of conference rivalry. It's Big 10 versus Big 12. Bragging rights in play. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Is it?
3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here's the handoff. Powers through.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Bites off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Dickens. Catch made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled after his 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
so it's 2nd down and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. More set of balance, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. His awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Can you say methodical and marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down their defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This guy can do it all.
He ain't got
We've
speed,
seen
but
him
we
go
got something.
behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Dickens. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now.
Oh, come on, man.
It's down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dickens. The short completion of the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route movement. There's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. The pocket breaking down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
I'm trading Tiger and Tournament King for Control and Yeti. Is that good?
You ready, Rob?
Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass caught on a comeback route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Important 3rd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good.
Oh, I like it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Powering through the tackle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Dickens. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Cody goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
A short completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Looking right. This one caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes a quick grab. And they'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He's running out of time here. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. And he drops back in the gun. Swarm for the pass rush. The sack. The timeout is called to break the stage late here in the second quarter.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Second down now after the sack. To throw, it's Lindsey. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Notre Dame looking to convert on fourth down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Third down play here out of the shotgun. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Definitely.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
There's the handoff. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20, 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
To throw, it's Lindsey. Moves out of the pocket.
Oh, that's me.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner will be brought down. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
There you go, defense.
A huge defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To the air, it's Dickens. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled.
Oh, boy, man.
They get him down to not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wide out. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal, the 8.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Receiver in motion now. Handoff running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Lindsey. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. He's got it in the open. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. He's going to pull it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Dickens. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Throwing up play action. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. The pocket breaking down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. He'll field the punt. They bring down the return on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Gives it to the back. Throws a stiff arm. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Back to pass. It's Dickens. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw caught on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That player moved a little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus.
Looking to throw it deep.
I hit the wrong button.
Picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open.
They
bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Dickens. Catch made on the left side.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. See if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Snags the quick throw. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
No, come on, man. You threw it like an asshole.
Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense produces 6 points.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff in a single back formation. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of nine.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. The tackle is made. The clock